Hello everyone and welcome to the SBI Securities weekly wrap podcast. So firstly let's discuss how the markets have been in the week gone by. The Indian benchmark indices during the week snapped previous week's losses to end at record high levels. Global cues ahead of the New Year holiday have been very supportive for global equities including the Indian markets. Lower bond yields in the US with 10-year bond yield at 3.8% along with the decline in the dollar index to 101 levels led to FIIs continuing to purchase Indian equities. For the month of December 2023 alone, FIIs have net bought over Rs 66,000 crore worth of stocks in the Indian equity market, with a net buying figure of Rs 7,175 crores in this week. DIIs too remained net buyers in the week with net buying figure of Rs 666 crores. Sectorally, themes such as defense, renewable energy, and infrastructure continue to outperform on the back of robust order inflows for companies such as L&T, Kalpataru Power, Suzlon Energy, and Inox Wind. Next week, the global cues are expected to remain muted as most of the major markets will be shut on Monday for New Year's Day. The domestic market, however, will take cues from auto sales numbers for the December month, GST collection data for the month of December, manufacturing and services PMIs, and the provisional third quarter FY24 business updates from companies in the banking, NBFC, consumer, realty, and infrastructure space. As the year 2023 ended with strong gains, with Nifty registering gains of 20% plus, the market is expected to begin the 2024 year on an optimistic note. Going ahead, third quarter FY24 results season beginning from 11 Jan 2024 would be the next big trigger for Indian market in addition to the global cues. Talking about the weekly sectoral gainers and losers on BSE, except for IT, all the other sectoral indices ended positive on BSE for the week, with auto, metal, FMCG and PSU leading the gains, closing up by 4.3%, 4.1%, 3.2% and 3% respectively. Talking about the weekly Nifty 50 gainers and losers, Tata Consumer Products, Hindalco, Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto and M&M were the top 5 gainers of Nifty 50 during the week, while Infosys, TCS, Adani Ports and Tech Mahindra were the top losers of the Nifty 50 index. Taking a check on some of the key monitorables, both FIIs and DIIs net bought to the tune of Rs 7,175 crores and Rs 666 crores respectively in the cash market for the week. During the week, rupee depreciated marginally by 0.1% to Rs 83.2 per US dollar. Brent crude remained stable at $77.5 per barrel. On the economic development front, there were no major economic developments in the domestic and global markets. However, there were a slew of corporate developments during the week. Tata Motors Limited bagged an order for supply of 1,350 units of diesel bus chassis from Uttar Pradesh State Road Transport Corporation. SJVN Limited bagged a 100 megawatt solar project order worth Rs 550 crore under e-reverse auction conducted by Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam. Suzlon Energy Limited secured multiple new orders for around 500 megawatts during the week. It secured a 300 megawatts order from Aparva Energy Private Limited and two orders worth 100.8 megawatts each from Mahindra Sustain and a leading Nordic energy company. Inox Wind Limited bagged an order worth 279 megawatts including equipment supply with limited scope EPC and end-to-end turnkey execution. L&T Limited secured EPC orders worth Rs 5,000 crores for power and water systems in Saudi Arabia. Aarti Industries Limited entered into a long-term supply contract with a global agrochem major for niche agrochemical intermediates. The agreement offers a revenue potential of Rs 3,000 crores over a period of 9 years. KEC International Limited secured orders worth Rs 1,566 crores from its transmission and distribution, civil construction, oil and gas and cable businesses. Kalpataru Projects International Limited secured orders worth Rs 3,244 crores from its various business verticals. Housing and Urban Development Corporation executed an MOU with the Gujarat government for an investment of Rs 14,500 crores for financing housing and urban infrastructure projects. NBCC Limited secured orders worth Rs 88.9 crores from the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation for project management consulting and execution of proposed staff quarters. This week we have given 4 calls in the pick of the day segment. First one is Eris Life Sciences. The call is given at a price of Rs 895 with target price of Rs 985. The validity of the call is for 3 months. Eris Life Sciences Limited is a pure-play domestic branded formulations company with chronic and subchronic therapies accounting for around 87% of their revenues. The company acquired nephrology and dermatology businesses of Biocon Biologics in November month for Rs 366 crores. With this, Eris has entered nephrology therapy and has augmented product portfolio and market reach in its dermatology therapy business. The nephrology business of Biocon Biologics has a revenue run rate of Rs 65 crores per annum, while its dermatology business has a revenue run rate of Rs 35 crores per annum. The company will continue to look for such value-accretive business to complement their organic growth initiatives going ahead. Also, the management has reaffirmed its FY24 guidance for revenue of Rs 2,000 to 2,100 crores, EBITDA of Rs 700 to 710 crores, and PAT of Rs 410 to 415 crores. The second call which we have given this week is on CE Info Systems, that is MapMa India. The call is given at a price of Rs 1,979 with target price of Rs 2,180. The company is India's leading advanced digital maps and deep technology company, which offers proprietary digital maps as a service, software as a service, and platform as a service to new age tech companies, large businesses, automotive OEMs, government organizations, developers, and consumers. It has marquee customers across sectors with capability to upsell and cross-sell. The company has set an aggressive target to reach revenue of Rs 1,000 crores by 2027, entailing a CAGR growth of 35 to 40%. The growth is likely to come from multiple segments and will be driven through a combination of operating leverage, rapid adoption of services through increasing use cases, focused management efforts, and strong order book growth. The third call is given on Marksans Pharma Limited. The call is given at a price of Rs 162 with target price of Rs 178.2. Marksans Pharma Limited is engaged in research, manufacturing and marketing of generic pharmaceutical formulations with strong presence in prescriptions and over-the-counter drug segments. Marksans Pharma manufactures and markets OTC brands through private label manufacturing and own labels. The company holds 15,000 plus SKUs and 300 plus products and is a preferred store brand partner for various retailers like Walmart, Kroger, Walgreens, Target, Tesco, Kohl's, etc. It also has robust manufacturing facilities as well as strong focus on R&D and robust pipeline. The company's 2Q FY24 consolidated revenue, EBITDA and PAT has shown a growth of 17.4%, 41.9% and 39.5% year-on-year respectively. EBITDA margin has stood at 21.4%, growing 370 basis points year-on-year, led by cost optimization and reduction in freight costs. The fourth call is given on GMDC, that is Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation Limited. The call is given at a price of Rs 409 with target price of Rs 490.8. GMDC is one of India's leading mining and mineral processing companies. It is the largest merchant seller and second largest producer of lignite in India. The company has steady lignite mining business as it prices its lignite at 30 to 40% discount to the landed international coal prices into the state. The company is currently bidding for a coal mine in Odisha which has total proven reserves of 1,700 million tons. It plans to incur Rs 5,000 crores in the next 5 to 7 years to develop this mine. Also, it is planning to export coal to Gujarat and provide support to the industries which are largely dependent on imported coal. This should lead to a big diversification for non-lignite business of GMDC. In the long run, the coal mining by the company will act as an energy security. For key corporate actions in next week, kindly refer to our weekly wrap report. The link to view the report is shared in the description box below. This was all about the weekly market podcast. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.